Hey guys, it's your girl and I'm back with another video. Now today I'm going to educate you on everything perfume. We're going to talk about what it is, why it is the way it is, and how do we make it last on us. So get ready, we're going to dive in. Whether you are very new to perfumes, which you might be because you're watching this video, or if you're a seasoned enthusiast like myself, this is a great informational video that you should just watch so you know all about perfumes. So let's get started. So what is perfume? So basically, at its core, perfume is a mixture of oils and alcohol to make an amazing scent. These oils that are found in perfumes come from all type of things that are around us, like fruits, flowers, woods, herbs, all type of stuff. When you spray a perfume, let me demonstrate for you. I'm gonna spray this. This is our Moth Hunter EDP. When you spray a perfume, all of those tiny molecules of notes of citrus, fresh, spicy, whatever they put in there are dispersed into the air, and that is what you're smelling. So a perfume is like a signature. You know how everybody's signature is different. Every perfume is a little different, and some people see really nice perfumes or signatures and copy them or make them their own. For instance, this one that I just pulled out is a dupe for Dior Sauvage, which I have right here. Dior Sauvage, really good dupe at that. Two signatures, but a little bit different in their own way. And so like your signature, when someone sees your signature written on paper, you want it to express who you are while still being powerful and unique. The way you can do that is by figuring out what you like. And I have a quick short that tells you about what kind of fragrances you might like and how to buy a perfume. But majority, we have fresh, we have citrus, we have woody, spicy, fruity, oody. There's a whole different array of perfumes. There's sweet, gourmands that smell like food, like chocolate or vanilla, coffee. There's all types of perfumes out there. So it's really good to pick a perfume that is going to reflect your vibe. Like if you're more of a bubbly type, you might want something more fruity. I recommend Lancome. Where is she? Lancome, where are you? Lancome La Vie Estable. This is one of my all-time favorites. This is for a girl who's really, friendly, sweet, warm, definitely. But if you're more like of a mysterious girl, I would say something like Black Opium is more up your speed. A little more plummy, spicy, a little different, a little deeper. So make sure you pick a perfume that aligns with who you are as a person or the type of vibe you're trying to project. Now, let's talk about how perfumes are structured. So the scents we were talking about earlier are layered in perfumes. And so they're layered into 3 different layers. We have the top layer, which is called the top or the head. And that is more of a lighter note. It's going to be more of your citruses. And it's going to last typically maybe 30 minutes to 2 hours for a longer, a more stronger potent potion. And then you have the middle or the heart. And these are the scents that are going to be next after the top notes fade. And they're a little bit more juicy. Usually you get jasmine in there, rose, you get lavender, you get spices in there. And these last a little bit longer. I would say anywhere from 2 to 4, 5, 6 maybe hours, just depending on the type of perfume you're wearing. And then you have the base or the bottom, and this is what's gonna linger on your skin the longest. This is typically like a sandalwood, an amber, a musk, a oud, something that's really going to stay on your skin for a longer time. And that could be anywhere from like 4 to 8 to 12 hours. That's going to be the ultimate smell you smell at the end of the day. And so a perfume that's done well will tell a story. You'll smell that opening note or the top, then you'll get hints of other things. And as the day goes on, you'll have this scent that's stuck on your body that smells amazing. And I know I'm saying it could be amazing, but I think it's good that I mentioned that scents are subjective. So you have to really get out there and explore and figure out what you really love. I think I really know what I like, and I can, for the most part, blind buy perfumes, but I still mess up. If you watch my videos, you know sometimes I've blind bought before and I still make mistakes. But that's why these fragrance videos on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram are important, because if you're interested in a perfume that you haven't tried yet, you can see what someone with your similar nose has thought about it. Like maybe they like Creed and Dior Sauvage and they try a new perfume that just came out. And if they like those and they like this one, you might like it too. But at the end of the day, it's subjective. So just because I like something, you might not like it, but it's important to pick what you like. So here's a common question I hear a lot. Why do some perfumes last all day and why do some like fade off in like 2 hours? Now, the basic answer for that is the oil concentration that is in your perfume bottle. So there are like 5 different types of perfumes. I'll put a chart here. The lowest type being, I think it's Eau Fresh, and Eau Colognes. Those have a little amount of oil in there and more alcohol, so they don't last as long. And then you get into your EDTs, which are your toilettes. They tend to last a little longer. And if you get a really expensive toilet, it'll last. It'll last like an EDP or a perfume. It's really surprising. So I gave it away. Next is EDP, Eau de Parfums. Those typically give you the longevity you're looking for. You know, they last pretty much all day, like a good 8 to 12 hour day. A really good high-end one, like my favorite. I keep telling you guys, I keep swearing by this one. This is, Patek Mason's Mirakai Absolute. This is an EDP, but literally the reason why I bought this is because I sprayed it on a sample piece of paper and it was literally still on the paper 5 days later. Mind you, I traveled with it from, from Vegas to California and I could still smell it. That sold me. This basically smells like Aventus on steroids. I have a whole separate video about it. I keep telling you guys, y'all sleeping on this. It's so good, but I digress. So EDPs typically, depending on the quality of the oils that are used and the formulation, it'll typically last longer. And then the longest is going to be your extracts. Those are really concentrated oil-based perfumes, and you'll really get like an all-day scent. So another reason why some perfumes last longer than others are the type of scents or molecules or notes that they put into the perfume. So some perfumers use synthetic notes because they're cheaper. You get that in a lot of the, Dubai or UAE based Middle Eastern dupes like Latafa, Armaf, Afnan. Not really Afnan. I actually like Afnan. I know they do say I'm sponsored by Afnan, but honestly, whenever they send me a bottle, I'm really impressed. I'm not always impressed by Armaf. I will say that. Armaf sometimes is hit and miss. If you watch my videos, you'll see that I'm not always in love. Latafa is pretty consistent with their quality, but when you get into higher end brands and perfumes and perfumers, they use quality products. They'll use ambers, musk, and ouds. Those 3 notes typically, project and last longer on the body versus synthetic base notes that don't really stick on your body. And also, where you spray and your grooming routine are very important to the longevity of your perfume. Make sure you're spraying on your pulse points, which are behind your neck, like right in here. I spray behind my ear and behind my neck as well. Your wrists, make sure you do not dab your wrist, just spray it and let it dry down. And also spraying behind your knees. And for my ladies, spray the ankles, girl. You will thank me later. Trust me. Get those ankles well. We forget about that area. Spray those areas, and those are our hot points on our bodies because our pulse is usually taken in those areas. And so there's a lot of movement in those areas. And so because it's warm, the perfume will kind of deflect off of those areas and warm up, and you'll smell it very well. Another thing, which I'll get into, is spraying your clothes. Spraying your clothes down, doing like 20 to 30 sprays if you want, depending if you have allergies or how, potent you want to smell. I typically spray like 20, 30 sprays on myself. That'll also get your perfumes to last longer. And lastly, your type of skin. I have dry skin. if you have dry skin, it's going to be harder for perfumes to kind of cling to your body because it's oil based and your body doesn't have as much oil to cling to. Like for me, for a long time, it was really hard for me to smell perfume on myself. Like I would spray myself and I wouldn't smell anything. And that's because I have dry skin. So making sure that you're moisturizing, using a lot of oils, using a lot of moisturizers, moisturizing perfume or moisturizing body washes, things like that. And then perfumed oils and then using your perfumes will help with the longevity of your perfumes. And trying to cure yourself from dry skin. I know I have it. It's a struggle. I go through it, but I take those extra measures so I smell good all day. So while we're kind of diving into grooming, I'm going to get right to it and we're going to talk about a good grooming routine really quick. Now, first, I always recommend that you use something that actually cleans your body, especially if you sweat a lot. Because having those lingering scents from your natural body chemistry could affect how perfume wears on you and could affect how you smell. So I typically use Hyba Cleanse. I'll put a picture of it here. Or I'll use Dial's antibacterial bar soap. That's to really clean my body, get rid of the bacteria, any smells, any germs that I have. And then I typically go in with an exfoliator every 2, 3, or 4 days within a week. I typically go for shower scrubs. I also have a buffing bar that I got from Sephora. I'll try to find a picture of it. But honestly, anything is good. You can also get one of those mitts and use it with it. The Korean mitts. I have it over there. I don't want to go grab it. But it's basically a black mitten that's like a net and it's really hard. And it's like feels like sandpaper on your skin to really turn over the dead skin and the old skin and the dirt and get off your body. So try to exfoliate your skin frequently. That also helps with dark spots and discoloration. It's really good for your skin. You can also get a sugar scrub. I think Tree Hut has some of the best sugar scrubs out there for women. For men, I know Irish Spring used to have the exfoliator, but they don't have that anymore. I'm not sure of any good exfoliators right now for men, but honestly, you could get a more of a manly scent from the sugar scrub, from the Tree Hut sugar scrub collection, or honestly, go to like Marshall's or any small department store and see what you can find on their racks. Honestly, you don't have to like, dive in deep for a scrub because you're using it so frequently. It doesn't have to be, you're not looking for anything that's gonna be, super, quality, just something to get the dirt off, and using that mitt will help you as well if it's not good and gritty. Oh, I also like Necessaire's eucalyptus body scrub. That one is really gritty. I really like that one. It's just a little pricey. That's why I just say stick with sugar scrub, use your mitt, and just scrub away. And then after that, I recommend that you use a really good smelling moisturizing body wash. And right now, I have to grab it. I know I said I wouldn't grab anything, but I have to grab it. I have to show you guys. Deadly in love with these two. This is Cremo's Palo Santo. It is incredible. And this is Cremo's Golden Amber, you guys. I use this one on repeat. Oh. Ooh. It's so good, you guys. This is not a body wash video, guys, but it's so good. Golden Amber kind of reminds me of Creed Aventus or America Absolute. Wash yourself with that really good. And I forgot to mention, use hot water in the beginning of your shower, like when you're doing your cleansing and your exfoliation. But after you use these scented body washes, use cold water to kind of keep the scent and the moisture locked in. And then you're going to go in with the in-shower body oil or in-shower body lotion. Now, I know everybody's on L'Occitane shower oil. I don't really like it. I think it's overpriced. I recommend Nivea's in-shower body lotion. I will show it right here. Put it all over your skin, especially in your rough areas like my elbows and my knees tend to get rough. Put it on those areas. Let it sit a little bit. Rinse it off with cold water as well. And girl, you will thank me later. You guys, I'm dropping all my secrets. You guys will thank me later, okay? And then when you get out of the shower, you have to, of course, lotion up. I have to grab this too. I'm sorry. I got to grab these too. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Hold on for me. When you get out the shower, always lotion up. If your mom didn't teach you that way, trust me, always lotion up. And you guys, the two perfumed lotions that I absolutely love right now are Dr. Squatch's Pine Tar. I know there are other scents, you guys, but this one's incredible. If you love woody, fresh scents, you're absolutely going to love this. It is incredible. And then if you're more of a girly girl, you like something more sweet, Delina. It smells like roses and it's incredible. Now, Delina did take a long time to grow on me, but I absolutely love it. And as you can see, I'm basically done. It costs like $90 for this box, this little box, but it's worth every penny. I absolutely love it. Like, I'm so thankful for it. It is so good. But honestly, the perfume lotions are worth it, you guys. If you want to take your perfume game to the next level, find a perfume you like. I'm sure there's a lotion for it. Check out Nordstrom's. There's a few at Sephora, not a big selection, but I would definitely check out Nordstrom's. Check out Neiman's. Check out Saks. What else? Check out, I think maybe Harrods might have some good selections. Maybe even Macy's. Check out those higher end department stores and you will find a perfume lotion that you love. Now, I don't typically go for like the shea butter. I don't like the way it feels on my skin personally. I feel like it's clogging my pores. So I typically go for a lotion like this that is actually like a lotion consistency, you know, like kind of water based, right? Not like a cream base. And then I go in with the body oil. I'll use Vaseline. I think it's Vaseline's gel, or I use Palmer's spray-on oil. And I spray that all over my body to lock in moisture. You can also use perfumed oils if you want as well. I have right here Miss Dior Eau de Parfum. It goes good with Delina. I put on my pulse points. You can also grab like a solid perfume. I personally haven't found a solid perfume that I love, so I don't use solid perfumes. But if you find one you love, I know Rihanna has one. I bought it. I did not like it. It was really overpriced, so I took it back. So I don't really have a solid perfume that I like, but use that on your pulse points as well. Some girls use powder. You can use it down there under your armpits. You can also get a scented deodorant. Use that. I typically sweat a lot. I get musty fast, so I really need a power action deodorant. So I typically lean towards like Old Spice or Lady Speed or Dove that smell good. I can't go for, which I've tried. I don't like Donna Karan's Cashmere. I don't like that. It smells old lady. And then I tried Dior Sauvage. It didn't last on me. So, but if it works for you, oh, I'm so happy for you. You're going to be smelling real good. Real good. And then my other tip, spray your body in the pulse points in all of your body. Like I said, 20 to 30 times. Spray your clothes. Spray your clothes with a matching body spray. For instance, I know I keep running off camera, but I got to get this for you guys. If I'm having a Delina night and I want to smell like Delina, I use my Covered in Roses by Bath and Body Works, you guys. This stuff is magical. It smells identical to Delina. The only thing is that the lotion and the body wash don't last as long, so I don't typically use it, but it smells so good. I'll spray my clothes down with it. I'll spray down Delina on my clothes. I'll spray myself. Then I put my clothes on and I spray again. So I'm making sure I'm going to smell good all day. And on top of that, I'll carry a small sample or a small decant or even the body spray. If I'm taking a bigger purse, I'll take it with me. And like before I get out of the car, I'll spray my pulse points real quick, my ankles, behind my neck, on my chest a little bit, on my clothing. I have a sensitive chest, so I do not spray my chest area. But if you don't, you can definitely spray your chest. And then like if I freshen up, if I'm at an event, I go into the bathroom. I just spray behind my neck typically and maybe a little on my clothes because I know some people are sensitive to perfumes. And also spraying a little bit on my hair. If you have a hair mist that you like. I don't have a hair mist I recommend. I do like Way St. Bart's, but I wouldn't write home about it. I typically just do like a few sprays over my hair like this with a body spray or my perfume just to kind of get, you know, the scent flowing around me. Also, if you are curious about what notes are in your fragrances or what other people think of the fragrances, always check out Fragrantica. I swear by Fragrantica. It's like the encyclopedia for fragrances. And if you want to kind of go out based off the rating, I always say anything over 3.8 is a good perfume. 3.8 is a good perfume. Anything over 3.8. Now, anything that's like 4.4 and up is incredible. Just a keynote. That's another takeaway. Thank me later. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Hope this video wasn't too long. I'll try to edit it as much as possible to kind of, you know, give you guys the information and piecemeal. I know this is a little different from my typical content. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.